2-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Oh, design run for their wideout.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. Well, now they'll try the end around. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
30 yards.
And the Ravens are back within a couple of the lead.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Justin Tucker to kick off the Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Berrios now from his end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Tua setting up shop to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Mostert fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. On play action, here's Tua. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. You think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Raheem Mostert.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Well, an all-out battle on 4th and goal, offense versus defense, and the offense won.
And I'm just wondering what was going through the minds of the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Were they playing the run too much? Were they not focused that the whole playbook was open in that situation? Give the offensive guys a lot of credit. I just wonder what the defensive guys were thinking.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Second and 8 coming from the 19.
They go play action with Jackson on the move to his left.
Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Here's Jackson, sliding out of the pocket.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Forced out to his left. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
Here's second and 10. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Second and 10. At the Dolphins' 20.
Back to throw now on second and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Now they'll shift things around.
Baltimore first down.
On first and 10, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. Touchdown!
Zay throws
From 17 yards out.
and the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there, tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. People are starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Play action. Now it's Tua.
That's into the hands of Waddle downfield.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
That's going to be caught downfield by Hill.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
They'll run with Mostert.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 36-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Tua now on first down.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Open man downfield is Hill.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Berrios now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down, Miami.
Here's Tagovailoa on first and 10. And he completes it to Berrios. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Tua. This one left side caught by Berrios. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
And some room to run now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Good for a Baltimore Ravens.
Another run here with Dobbins.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Steps away to his left. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time, but nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Baltimore.
They'll run with Dobbins.
A solid move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Down at the 2.
52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Ravens have cut the lead back down to 2. And this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it.
22. Ravens 20.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, Tua.
That swung out to Mostert.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Out route to Hill, complete.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 quarters have come and gone. NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Flushed out right.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Jackson now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
He's to the 15.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction. And
now they're going to fake it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a 1-score game here in the 4th.
Throwing up 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
Sanders on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Out to his left. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
And
this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. They go play action with Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Phillips able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. And they're going to speed things up here.
2nd down, here's Mostert again.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. 13. Hey.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Play action. It's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 13. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On play action, here's Tua.
Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Here's Mostert. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Play action, now it's Tua. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Tua now, 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Braxton Berrios, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Dolphins up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else, here's...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught out in the right flat, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
A 6-yard pickup.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Jackson. Right around the 20. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Hey, middle. Sit up.
Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his 2nd touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talent. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And understand